Activity in the manufacturing sector has been slowing since before COVID-19, with competitiveness in the sector said to be lagging emerging market peers. The sector has endured electricity supply constraints and logistics challenges. Economist Dr. Iraja Bedian says the manufacturing sector is in urgent need for a turnaround in terms of its contribution to the economy as well as export competitiveness. A proudly South African study shows that there are still opportunities in the sector and that they require focus from government and the private sector to unlock them.
Our report suggests that we need to separate two categories of requirement for revitalizing our manufacturing. One, which no matter which sector, those are systemic requirements. For example, you need to have electricity, you need to have ports, transportation, water, and so on and so forth. Those are irrespective of which type of industry you want to promote. And then the second one is for specific industries, for specific sectors, you need to have a different set of policies. Government, interestingly enough, has introduced the sectoral master plans. We think that's a move in the right direction. However, plans cannot remain plans. They need to be implemented.
Proudly South African calls for an increase in investment in the local manufacturing sector to help resolve problems such as unemployment and to secure supply chains for various products.
The study calls for, as a start, 10% increase in investment in manufacturing to help not only halt that slowdown, but to also, as a labor-intensive industry in its nature, see it flourishing, doing better, absorbing more people into jobs, and ensuring that we can be sustainable. It's also about security of supply in instances where we might encounter global supply chain disruptions. But most importantly is the triple challenges of unemployment, poverty, and inequality.
Business says the private sector's reluctance to invest stems from the slow implementation of policies and reforms by government.
Most of the business people don't necessarily believe in what government says, mainly because of what has transpired in the last 29 years. They've had a lot of talks, a lot of plans, but nothing much has been implemented. And I think hence private sector is sort of also reluctant, because it's important for government to create, as we know, a conducive environment to enable private sector to do what it's supposed to do.
Matabane says, however, that not all is lost. He says the private sector has demonstrated during the COVID pandemic that it can work together to promote localization and help create jobs. Gloria Sefako Mosi, SABC News, Johannesburg.